Hey, this is Bitsy. Welcome to the video. I hope you guys enjoy what you see. And if you do enjoy what you see, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon down below. Hello and welcome to episode 3. I took the last recording session and split it into 2 because there was a bunch. Afterwards, I did get a car put together. So that's nice. I'm gonna get rid of this and put like storage things on it. I think that you saw right now I'm just putting smelting up some metal, but I got a huge haul of guns, ammo, some bit of clothes. The rest of these are just mostly empty. Some stuff like this, but that's about all I've got for that. I think with this series I'm gonna focus more on the actual building aspect of it instead of just like lagged a little bit. Instead of just I've gotta talk to somebody, get that person off of my roof. Instead of just like the everything aspect of Rust, pretty much. So yeah, pretty much the rest of this series is just going to be building and maybe little in between parts here and there. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. That way I can kind of build up like resources and stuff like that, because I just didn't want to hop on and do a bunch of other stuff offline. But this way I can do a bunch of stuff offline and not have to worry about it, and just update you guys whenever that happens. But I need to talk to somebody to get this guy off of my base. And we'll see what happens from there. Okay, so I just popped a bunch of personals. And as soon as I filled my inventory, I wish I was recording at the time. As soon as I filled my inventory, it got popped again. And I am so sad about that. Also, I encased most of my like storage area, at least, just so that it's like all encased here. But like I was only filled up to like here. I didn't have this at all. I actually had to push back into here. Shotgun ammo, I'm just moving in with the shotguns. But yes, again, unfortunately, as soon as I toss personals and go get personals, another set of personals gets sent through, and I am kind of upset. But I'm working on collecting some wood. Gotta fill at least 2 boxes and then work on building again. So I'll be back once I get some wood. I forgot to record for a second there. I built this up, so let's get back to it. So first thing you see me doing is getting some research done, just so that I can build those ladder hatches anytime I need. And after that, I go contemplate the big boulder build. Once I go through that a little bit, I just switch off to that and figure I'll start on all the towers. And then I realize I need an axe to cut down any trees in the way. So I go back to get the axe. I run into the staff who's going to move that body on top of the base, and then I just continue on from there. So first thing I start doing is cutting these trees down to make way so I can build out. So I'm working on my the big squares, working on putting one of these out this way. So as I'm putting this out, I'm realizing there's difference in the terrain and stuff, so I'm having trouble trying to figure out how to go up, how to go down, and all that stuff, and how to keep it straight. I end up having to build up on one side and put all the half walls along the outside, and having to upgrade the center pieces so I don't have to deal with that later, and just put everything up, put the square like floors in and everything. And that's where I finish up this. Okay, from here I figure out that I'm gonna need to start off getting rid of these trees so I could put down the two like triangle pagoda things, the one tower and then the other is gonna be just a regular pagoda type deal. So I clear out these trees, and then I have to run back and forth so many times just to double check which way I'm going. I even mess up like building around the triangle foundations. I have to run back and make sure which way it goes. But once I have that figured out, it just goes by real quick. So first I decide I'm not going to build any towers off of the garage here. I'm just going to leave the garage there. I continue on to make the other triangle towers, triangle foundation towers. They go by pretty quick. I've got to destroy this log real quick, and then I have to just figure out the foundation levels and everything. That doesn't take too long. And then when I get to putting the square base out, I realize I need to lift this one piece up, so I go grab a shotgun just to finish that up. First thing I do is I blow out this foundation and lift it up so I'm on level playing for what I want to do here. And then I continue on building. I've got to take out this log, got to take out this other tree. I pick up this stump just for extra wood. Continue on my way, and then I have to build up the foundation just a little bit so that it'll make sense. But I end up having to leave the one corner down a half step, so I just put up some half walls and the floor on that corner. So these next towers don't take me long at all to build. No hiccups or nothing. So I just get them up real quick. And on the top one, I think, I put a wall up against the back just to mark that as the one I'm going to build up as the tower. And then I continue on my way, and I end up over by the car. And I'm just contemplating it, but I decide to just put ramps everywhere and upgrade them to wood. I just continue on my way, putting walls on each of the triangle foundations. So this next section doesn't take much trouble at all. I build this last foundation, and then I just start putting up door frames and the triangle roof to make these pagodas. And it doesn't take much trouble at all. I don't have any hiccups for the rest of this. So this next section also isn't too much hard. A few hiccups here and there, depending on like placement and where to stand for certain stuff. But other than that, I didn't really have much trouble building these towers up because I did the first one. It took me a little bit to figure that out. So it's just kind of like copy and paste these towers up. So other than that, it doesn't really take much more for these towers to go up, so we'll just enjoy it till the next part. So we've got a little bit of a change in light. It's kind of dark out for this build, but I'm building up the center tower that's going to be over like my main storage bunker area. And it takes me a little bit to build everything up and figure out how I'm going to do this. It's a 3x1, so I'm just using spiral stairs to go up. But I build up, I put some floors down. I actually have to run back down and put more walls up so that I can actually put the floors across. So I have like stairs off to one side and then middle square and then stairs off to the other side going up further. And I have to keep going back and forth, and I actually end up having to mess with the configuration at the top a little bit, but we'll get there here shortly. So as I'm building, I end up noticing that the stairs, how many stairs I can put up actually starts shrinking. So I can't like keep going up the same amount. So sooner or later here, I actually end up like destroying some of the stairs and trying to build like a half wall thing to try and go up. And that just doesn't work at all. I have to go back, put the stairs in, or tear the walls all the way down to the next floor or whatever, and just continue back and forth on this. So this next section, I have a little bit of trouble like jumping and getting these like 2 wall high places placed. So it takes me just a little bit to finagle these finagle these placements. Once I get everything built up, it starts coming to daylight, so it makes it a little bit easier to build, but I'm only able to build like 3 stairs up, and by the time I get up there, I can't put any like floors around to like make this area kind of bigger. So I end up dropping this all back down 1 floor so I can put the like backwards roofs on, which that takes me forever to figure out how to actually put on. It took me so long to get that figured out. So I end up figuring out that I can't even put these floors down on this one, and I just went down a staircase. So I end up going down another staircase, and I figure out I can finally put these floors down to try and build a bigger area, which you see here in a second just doesn't work out anyhow. So right here, I figure out I can't build out on that farthest point. So I almost pooped myself here trying to like back up so I can place it. And that doesn't work at all. So I just place one randomly, like kind of in the center. And I'm just doing it from the outside, which is dumb the whole time. I end up figuring out here in a second to just do it on top of the roof thing, angled roof, and that ends up working out in the end. I get the rest of these roof pieces put in, and then I try to figure out whether I can put like a closed door on top, and turns out I can't, so I just put a wood frame, a square frame on top, so I can place a trap ladder thing. So I just start off here with that boulder thing. I'm just trying to lay out like perimeter thing, and I'm just trying to build it up, get it built up so I can kind of put a rooftop over this boulder. I do not know why I decided I wanted a rock in my base, but I wanted a rock in my base, like on the inside, and apparently it works. So I'm gonna have a rock in my base. So I'm building up these doorway things, door frames, so that I can put the roof up and not have like parts of it falling out. And here in a sec, for some reason, I decide to try and put a foundation on the rock in the middle, which just doesn't work out in the end at all. My initial thought with this rock was I was going to put the like large furnace and the oil smelter on it, and that just wasn't going to work out, so I just decided to encapsulate it. So next year I just mess around with any idea I can come up with for this, and I end up just trying to make it like a stairway up to a flat area here. So I'm just trying to I try to put up the spiral stairs. That doesn't work at all. I go down, put up some more support beams, and then I head back up and I just use regular stairs to go up it. So once I have the stairs set up, I put floors all over the top there so that it's all flat area, and I fill in the few little spots so that it's just like one big square. And after that, I try putting in the roofs so it's like angled out, the angled out roofs, whatever. That I get all the way through, and then I just don't like the idea, so I take all of those down. So here I am putting all the angle roofs in. It actually takes me quite a while to put all these in, that by the time I decide to take them down, I actually ran over the limit of where you can like use the hammer and destroy it. I actually kind of got distracted here for a second and ended up going hunting for just a half a second. And then I went right back to building. So after I finish putting the roofs in along the outside, I start working on putting like a roofed in area in the middle here. So I try using the low walls and putting the like door frames on top of them, and that just isn't working at all for what I'm trying to do. So I take out the or the low walls, I use half walls and put the door frames on top so I can put the roof over top of that. As I'm doing that, I try to go on top of it for some reason, and that just doesn't work at all for certain aspects of it. So I just jump down and go from underneath, and then I start realizing that having this front section half-walled not just makes it look kind of dumb. I decided to just take the whole half wall idea out and just use just the door frames and just use it that size. So I start putting up the door frames everywhere, and for some dumb reason I decide to try and do a too high door frame roof thing, and that just in my mind goes, that's kind of dumb again. So I take that out of the equation. I just make it a single door frame tall. And for some reason I add these door frames in the center, because when I did the like half wall ones, the top pieces wouldn't actually, like the roof covering floors wouldn't actually place. They'd just break because unstable. So I ended up taking those out because I didn't need them. I then put the low wall around where the stairway comes up. That way it kind of has some aesthetically pleasing stuff. So I start taking out the roof, and because so much time has elapsed by the time I've placed it, I end up needing the shotgun to destroy these last few pieces. And I use the triangle roofs backwards for the corners. Don't ask me why, I just thought it looked cool. And then I use the low walls to wrap all the way around the outside. So I take a quick step back to see if I actually do like the way this looks, and I do. So I then take a second to add like an airlock extra storage space, because I realized I was getting a little tight in my little bunker there. So I add that real quick and just call it from there. I think that's where I'm gonna end this one off. I got some of the towers built. I'm pretty much completely out of wood right now. Yeah, I could easily go grab some more, but we'll call it here for this episode. I might gather more wood and put them in a box or two. I expanded this up just a little bit, so I have more like storage space. And I put this up here, which probably be a pretty good overall perspective, because this should be the tallest one to go through. Give me a sec. God, this fucking tower is tall. Did I make that shorter for some dumbass reason? By the way. But yeah, I've got to get a couple of the triangle door hatches for that. Those ones. Oh, that's why I made this shorter. Because I was going to put a door hatch on this. Got that one. I think I do like the way that looks right there. I like that look. Everything's gonna get upgraded to probably at least stone. I might even go up to armored at one point if I get that far, with just running around and grabbing stop signs and stuff, road signs, because that's how I usually get my scrap. I might do that and get all the high quality metal. God, I have been lagging. But either way, I think that's going to be about it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed. And leave a comment if you liked the hell is it called? Voiceover. I'm giving that a shot, seeing how that goes. Nothing huge happened. I did get the, if you didn't notice, I got the body off of my roof. Because this is a PvE, we can't kill each other. So I couldn't kill him even if I wanted to. But I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment, letting me know how the voiceover worked out. And like, subscribe, button, you know the things. Just enjoy. I'm hopping in here at the end to give you guys a little bit of a life update. Now I need to figure out a better like episode release schedule for this series type deal that I want to do. I want to do it for a couple of months, maybe. A couple of different wipes, because there are monthly wipes on this server. But on the 25th of March this month, I have to go to the dentist and get top dentures. So all of these teeth up top are going to get ripped out. and a partial bottom denture. Did not take very good care of my teeth. Was not in a good headspace for a while. I took a year's break. But that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to try and record a few extra episodes to try and spread this out over maybe next month for like a weekly release. And then I might be just behind a few month for the next few months releasing. I do want to get this onto like a 2 video release thing. 2 video per week thing. But yeah, because I'm getting all of my top teeth taken out. I am not going to be live for like 2 weeks. 2, I'll be in pain for probably about a week. And 3, I'll have to relearn how to talk while I wait on my gums to heal and getting dentures. So while all that is going to be happening, I am going to try at least through the rest of this week and next week, try and get like maybe, hopefully like 6 or 7 videos recorded. Because I'm going to postpone this video till next week. Because Wednesday, which is tomorrow, I think. Today, actually, as of recording this. I'll have a video coming out, Valorant video. I gotta get more video for that, those types of videos. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking a quick break because I'm getting my teeth ripped out. And hopefully you guys keep up with this series. Hopefully I can keep up with editing it. If I don't get to voiceover the next couple of episodes, it's probably because I didn't get to edit it till after my teeth got taken out. So it might just be background music for most of it, and probably not much talking, because I am going to try and play and record while I'm recovering as best I can. So I hope you guys did enjoy. That's just a little update for what's going to be happening here soon in the future. So thank you guys for sticking till the end here. I appreciate it, and you guys have a good one. Fucking button.